There's an entire one-hour documentary, Dignity, that addresses microfinance in the Dominican Republic, and a group of young high school students who raise money for the program. On the Caribbean island of Hispaniola, in the Dominican Republic, 60% of the country's 9.5 million residents are living in poverty, living on less than $2 a day. 1 in 3 are living on less than $1 a day. In fact, according to the most recent United Nations Human Development Report, over 2.6 billion, 40% of the planet's population, live in poverty. This is Bellevue, Washington, economically and socially just about as far as you can get from the bates and barrios where live the poorest of the poor in the Dominican Republic. These young men and women are part of a newly formed microfinance club. Still in high school, they are already making a significant contribution to society. The club raised and donated $120,000 to Esperanza International, an organization that's the brainchild of Dave Valley, former catcher for the Seattle Mariners, and his wife Victoria, an organization that is attempting to bring its clients out of poverty with dignity. The Bellevue High School Microfinance Club was the idea of Bellevue High School junior Scott Bennett and his sister Kate, a sophomore there.
Well, it all started when a college counselor of mine kind of brought the idea of what microfinance was. And from there, I grabbed it and kind of ran with it. And just really kind of sparked an interest with me, as I thought it was kind of a new, advanced way of giving back to the community in third world countries.
When we started it, it was an idea that we had that we could do meaningful community service in a way that we could make a difference another place in the world by using the resources that we have in a great and affluent community like we have in Bellevue.
To see the impact of their work, several members of the club, 25 of them, organized a trip to the Dominican Republic to see in real time how their contribution has been put to work. The first day begins with a visit to a Hope Bank meeting in a small rural community near San Pedro. It's 90 degrees with equal humidity, so their first shock will be the climate. Along with the group, a student video team to document their journey.
Bellevue is a very affluent community. It is not the real world. The kids know that, but they don't really see it very often. They do travel, but they travel to Hawaii and to Mexico and places that are fairly affluent in their own right. So this is really an opportunity for them to see communities where it's not the same as it is here. And I think what they really see is how far a dollar goes in these other communities.
The students had a chance to walk through rural villages and to meet the owners of small businesses their funds helped finance. Here, small comados, or stores that sell a variety of products from rice and sugar to a lady selling chickens. They visited an Esperanza clinic that treat their associates for everything from HIV/AIDS to pregnancy. One day was spent in a village helping pour concrete floors, which became one of the highlights of the trip. They were able to immerse themselves in the sights, sounds, and smells of daily life there, working and playing with the locals.
So 12. Verse 16.